getting ready for work. I have to walk to work today, which is normal, which is really not that big of a deal, but I need to head out, so I just started this vlog a little bit late. Obviously, I'm wearing makeup already, so woohoo, that's fun. So yeah, were you just looking at my shoulder the whole time? Probably. So yeah, work today, and then I have intro to film studies, so I'll be doing that later. Are you looking at the wall? Probably. This is Maxie. Oh, can you even see him? Just give me a second. See him? Oh, there he is. There's our baby. Woo! He's a bearded dragon. He's really cute. We love him very much. But yeah, so yeah, going to intro to film studies after work. Should be a busy day. Probably won't see you until I'm done, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Oh no! Why can't I hit the record button? Hey everybody! So, just got home from school. Woo! Finally! So yeah, was at work, then at Intro to Film Studies. I did a lot of research on a couple of papers. So did some research for like Montparnasse, and I did some research on my sociology paper that I hate with a passion because it's way too like scientifically angled. So that's really frustrating. I'm filming like this because I was too lazy to hold the camera because I think I'm just gonna be rambling at you. So yeah. So couple things happened. The Las Vegas hockey team released their name and their branding, and they're the Vegas Golden Knights, and it's okay. I don't know. I feel like it could have been flashier and more colorful. Like, it's really sort of monotone. It's all golds and blacks, which are sort of crisp, but also don't provide a lot of contrast. So it's interesting to see what they'll do with that color scheme. The Knights are, yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it. It's not overly creative, but it's not, you know, super boring. So yeah, that's good. I was listening to the Steve Dangle Podcast as I was researching for my papers. So the guy who does the YouTube videos, Steve Dangle, he also runs a podcast under sort of like the same name. And the second portion of it, they were talking to Jen Neale, who is with Yahoo Sports, and she covers a lot of the CWHL and the NWHL. And that is the National Women's Hockey League and the Canadian Women's Hockey League. And it was really interesting because I don't really know a lot about both of those leagues, which is a shame, really, because like they're important. Like I feel like people kind of like delegitimize them because like, well, they're not professional, well, they don't get a lot of coverage, but like they're really, really important for women getting into sports and like young girls wanting to pursue a career in sports to have a future in them. They're really significant and really important, and they're just not covered the same way that any other league is really covered. Like, I feel like you could make an argument that they're, you know, not covered as well as even WHL teams. Like, I can listen to a Calgary Hitmen game on the radio. I don't know if I can listen to any Canadian, you know, women hockey league game at all. You know what I mean? So they're important, but Jen Neale was basically just talking about how the NWHL sort of has internally imploded because they've handled a lot of like their internal structuring and management like really poorly, and the players have reacted to certain things like poorly as well. And I just thought it was really unfortunate because it's just really hard to get a foothold in anything mainstream media when it's so like women run and oriented. It just is. So my battery died. That sucks. I was just going to talk more about just like the CWHL and the NWHL and how I'm going to try to actively follow it more, because it's important. It's important for the women involved in it. It's important for the women who report on it. I'm super stoked that Jen Neale was on the Steve Dangle Podcast, that I could actually listen to her. I follow her on Twitter now. And it's just, I'm so happy that Steve had her on the podcast. It was so great to listen to. This quality is go bad. Sadness. I'm going to get more batteries tomorrow, so hopefully this looks a lot better. I'm going to end it here because I can't stand filming on my laptop, but, and my foot is cramping. No! How was that ride? Was that fun? Was that fun for you? Let's sigh. Okay, anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you really like it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know how you feel about CWHL and NWHL. Let me know if you had even heard about those leagues before. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.